good? It's your girl Breezy Does It, and I'm back with another video. I know y'all looking at the title like, what the fuck? Like, what does that mean? Everything has been a lie. One reason why I named the title this way is because we really have been told lies ever since we were born. I mean, I'm Aquarius, gotta be blunt with y'all. We've been told hella lies, and that's why I named the title The Obvious. I want to tell you guys about how I stumbled upon all these lies we have been told. The time where I realized that was this year, actually. It is crazy that it took me this long to realize that, but then again, it's not, because everybody else don't even know what's going on. They're literally sleepwalking through life. They don't know what we're up against, the severity of what we're up against. None of that. They don't even know that them going to these 9-to-5 jobs is really slave jobs. They don't know that. They don't even know that they're paying these people, whoever these people are that's in charge of us, they are paying them, making them richer, while we have to struggle and do 2 times more than a rich average person would do. People don't know that, and this is why I'm making this video, so you guys can know what the is going on. And if you don't believe me, that's okay, because everybody is not going to be a fan of this video, and that's alright. I don't really care, but I'm still going to get this information out to the people who are interested, and to the people who are like me, you know, still trying to find their place in this world, knowing that, damn, this is a lie. So let me get comfortable. All right, y'all. So yeah, I told you guys I noticed this year, 2021, when everything just started being confusing to me, everything started to really be clarified for me of how the world really is. I wasn't really seeing the world for what it is. I was seeing the world through my sleepwalking eyes. I was sleepwalking, y'all. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just crazy. Like, knowing that, like, you can become what you want just by, you know, focusing more on yourself, investing into yourself, and just being a better person, treating others with respect, giving, not just taking, but giving also, and be able to receive back. Like, all this is just a blessing. Like, I knew it had to be another way than what we were being shown and taught all our lives. Like that last video that I posted up, which would be right here, about the clouds and how the clouds been looking lately. Like, I just started seeing that for what it was. Like, damn, these don't look real. Like, I never seen them look like that before. And honestly, I remember them looking smeared, like in the sky, smeared light. So in our faces and bold for no reason. Then they're low at that. They're not even in the sky, they're low. So that just make you question, what are we living in? Also, the sun. There's 2 suns. And I bet you nobody probably didn't really notice. There's 2 suns. One, I don't know what the hell the other one is, but one of them is the real sun. The other sun, this must have been something they created, and they just use it whenever they want to use it. But honey, you can tell that there's a real sun and there's a fake sun. You can just tell. And if you don't believe me, you can watch other videos. There's tons of videos on YouTube of it, I'm sure. It's just a lot about our history. The history that they teach us in school is not my real history, I should say. People of my color, African Americans, the history that they're telling us is not our history. I repeat.
The history that they are teaching us is not our history.
Now, I say this because I don't know if any of you guys have watched the movie Hidden Colors, but I watched it. I think it's 5 versions of it. I only watched 3 of them. Off the 3 movies, let alone that I watched, I learned a lot from those movies that we was not taught in school. And it's crazy to me, like, why would somebody try so hard to keep somebody else's history away from them? But when you think about it, it has to be some pros to this. Like, why did they do this? Why did they teach us this history on purpose? Why did they make it seem like, you know, only white people were the creators and African Americans were just slaves and we never had nothing good for ourselves? Like, that wasn't flying with me anyway in school. Like, wow, we was really like that. But when you think about it, we was not like that. We wasn't. And Hidden Colors was really an eye-opener for me, because it was just like, dang, black people is really the shit. Like, I'm proud to really be black, because our DNA, y'all, if y'all knew what kind of people we were, you wouldn't be doing half the things you would be doing today. Just facts, you wouldn't. Our DNA is so freaking superior and valuable that we got people trying to kill us for our DNA. And what I mean by people, I mean the police officers targeting us, healthcare providers are targeting us. When they give us these medications and stuff, they're targeting us. The foods we eat is targeting us. Alright, y'all, so I had to record on my phone because the camera kept talking about it was getting too hot. So yeah, I'm sorry, let me get my phone, less problems. So basically everything is fake, down to the prison, to the police department, court system, our history, like I already said. Just everything, anything you could think of that you got our information from is a lie. All this stuff was put here in our faces so we wouldn't discover what was really true and that we are really the powerful ones. And they do little things like this to keep us indoctrinated and to keep us from knowing who we really are and what we really bring to this world. They lock our people up on petty ass charges. We got white people who raping, who killing people in plain sight. They get a what on the wrist, while we get done the most. We get the most done to us. Now, if that don't make you open your eyes and really like look like, damn, what the fuck is really going on? They do a lot to keep us from not succeeding. Do way too much. Tulsa massacre. I don't know if you heard of this, but we had a Black Wall Street. We had a Black Wall Street. The Wall Street that's in New York, we had a black version. We had our own businesses. We had our own cab systems. We had our own buses. Black people had their own buses. We had our own banks, hotels. We know how to get shit up and popping, so we had our own shit. Some white people came and burnt down our Black Wall Street. Now ask yourself, why would they do something like that? If that's something we created for ourselves, why would they come destroy something we created? How are we a threat to them if we just trying to do our own thing? After you learn stuff, you never stop learning. You're always going to keep learning. So it's kind of like that with everything you come across in life. You're just always going to improve on some part of your life, or you're going to go further than what you was, or the point that you're at now. We were brought up to go to school, get good grades, don't talk bad, get good grades so you can get a bomb ass job like nurse, lawyer, doctor. You know the routines. That we're told to do all those things. We're told to go to college so we can get a degree, so we can get a nice house, a nice car, and financially set and stable. Which I get that our parents want us to do those things, because that's what they were brought up on and taught to do. So they only feel like it's right to tell their children that. But we also got to get this out of our head, y'all, that if we do this and we do that, we get this and we get that. But I've seen a lot of people do what we were told to do, and they not even nowhere near where they're supposed to be. And it's just like, dang. So even if you do all these things and you do it the right way, there's a chance that you won't be somebody in life. There's a lot of people that have not went to college and they are having successful lifestyles right now just off of doing what they love and doing something different than what anybody else would do. And I've seen a lot of people get hit with the bad end of the stick, do all these things, and they get something less than what they went to school for. One thing about following your dreams, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe that all things are possible, because if you don't, then it's not going to work for you. Like, you're just always going to be stuck in a low vibrational period of your life because you're choosing not to believe in yourself. There's a lot of people out here that believe that it's only one way of life. Like, you got to go through it this way, you can't go through it another way, you can't avoid it, you have to deal with it. But you don't have to deal with anything that you don't believe in or that you don't see yourself doing. Point blank period. That's the thing that killed me too. I understand you got to be professional in a work setting and whatnot, but why does that matter if all it matters about is the labor? If we're here to do our job, why can't we just come there to do that and go home without any problems? Why do we have to get all this other shit thrown in our face? Why do we have to keep adjusting to all these different, things that they want us to do and be just to be accepted in the workplace? Why can't you just hire this person because damn, they do a hell of a good job at doing this, make no mistakes or none of that? Why can't people just get hired off their work ethic? Why do you gotta get hired off of how you act, how you come off, how you look? Like, if you ask me, you ain't hiring for the job, you hiring for the person. Don't let that confuse you. Don't think overboard. I meant what I said. Just hiring for a person to be there that looks and sound like a robot. So that's why it just never set right with me. Months later, I'm working at Amazon. It's the only job I keep going back to because they hire anybody for once. Now they cut out the weed shit, so now it's like, okay, now they just really hiring anybody. All you have to do is pass your drug test, pass your background, then you got the job. That's the only reason why I always went back to Amazon, because they hire you to work. They don't hire you for anything else other than, can you work? Can you do this? Can you do that? All right, good. You working next Saturday type shit. I liked it because it was quick and out the way. I don't like working at jobs you have to go through long ass interviews. Shit like that always made me nervous, only because it's like, damn, I have to practice how I'm going to act, how I'm going to talk, how I'm going to sound to somebody. And this is not even me. It's not even me. And I'm sitting here acting like somebody else. Even the news, everything that's on the news is a lie. Don't let that go over your head. Those media is a lie. They will lie about things just to get you to do things. So all that stuff tell us we gotta do, you don't have to do it. Find your own fucking way to do it. Unless you really don't like stepping out of your comfort zone, then be my guest and stay stuck in this matrix. But me, for myself, I'm going to make a living for myself. I'm going to make a name for myself. I am going to be somebody. I'm already am somebody special. Just really try to get more invested into yourself. Get closer to yourself. Learn more about yourself. Really find yourself so you can have the free will to do what you want to do, not what somebody else told you to do. The stuff, the information that you get online, tread lightly with it and take it with a grain of salt, what they tell you, because everything is not true. Y'all, I'm not going to make this video too long, but I just wanted to let y'all know that everything that we have been told is a lie. So I hope you guys have a blessed one. This is the end of this video, and I will see you guys again soon.